Welcome into the Fan Speak Network. I am your host, Justin Bruni. Joining me, as always, is my co-host and partner, Mr. Andrew, the TD King, Rob. Happy Monday, sir. Another week. How we doing? How we feeling?
Yes, sir. Another day, another dollar. Getting ready to get into the drafts. I've been hot and heavy in the draft rooms. Bruni, how about yourself?
Dose. Told you. Taking it slow this year.
Okay.
Last 2 years, I'd probably have about like 10 by now. Gonna go slow horses here.
Excuse me. Without the big board, I currently have 25 in. Not all BBMs, of course. There's some puppy, there's some schnauzers in there. Haven't done any of the.
Is that counting your big boards too?
No.
Okay.
That is not counting big boards. So yeah, I mean, I haven't done any of the oddity ones, the eliminator, weekly winners, so on and so forth. Haven't done any of those yet. I do plan to, obviously, but kind of want to wait for the schedule to come out a little bit for a few of those. But yeah, man, it's been fun being back in the draft rooms. I've thoroughly enjoyed, and on Twitter, I've seen some people post some pretty atrocious teams people are doing. A few of them look like some terrible, some throwouts for sure. But I mean, nonetheless, that is what we incur in the streets. It is what it is. Just got to keep on moving forward and, not get discouraged, because I've been in a few where it's like happened back to back. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, this is wild, but it is what it is, man. That's part of the game.
Johnson going first overall.
Yes.
Because Isaiah Davis going second. You're just like, come on. Like, I guess they hit the button and they just don't want to do the draft. Like something else came up, like,
yeah, but I mean, like Isaiah Davis would never be selected for you, right? Like that's like a
like you do that to just like, okay, well, I'll just get this thing thrown out. Underdog not going to do anything to me. We gotta stop that. We gotta bring that to the attention of the authority, the overseers, if you will.
Definitely. Checking into the chat, Jeff T in here says, boom. Steve checking in. It's going well. Steve going well. Stephen WC23 checking in. Legend himself. Good evening. Meg checking in. Hey guys, can't wait for the schedule release. Yes, that will be absolutely awesome. I will be unfortunately out of the United States, so I won't be able to go in and draft any, being not in the continental United States. I did already check Underdog to see if maybe they were available, and they are most certainly not in the Bahamas. So won't be able to secure my spots at the top when the draft, when the schedule release comes out. But nonetheless, I'll be planning while I'm over there, just strategizing.
Dang.
Jeff says, those atrocious teams on Twitter you're referring was a picture of my face. I'm offended.
Ouch. Sorry, Jeff.
Best ball on call here for your like and the algo. Appreciate you as always. Mike Rob, schedule release, 24-hour stream. Again, unless they allow me to do that outside the United States, cannot do that. He said, enjoy some slows. No, that is the opposite way of looking at it. I cannot do slows over there. I don't know if anyone ever remembered last year on Twitter, there was a gentleman that put in a bunch of slows before he was going to, I think it was Ireland or in Europe somewhere maybe. And he was tweeting at Underdog being like, what the hell? I can't draft my teams. And they were like, yeah, like you can't outside the United States. Like you're not able to. So unfortunately, it does not look like I can do that either, unless they have changed their parameters on that. But I don't think so. I should ask Hope or somebody from Underdog.
Did you know that the state of New York operates outside of the United States of America? Poor bastards.
Yeah. Ouch.
Where are you going, Jeff? Somewhere fun? Somewhere tropical?
For 2 months. Sheesh. Maybe some work business.
No drafting.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough for a week. I'm like, ooh. Gonna be rough.
What will you do when you get back?
Probably as soon as we get back into the United States and land safely back in PA, probably load one up for the drive home.
On the drive home. The walk through the airport.
Max says that's not a bad place to strategize the schedule release.
The worst place, Megan. It's the worst place.
When I get back, I better know the week 17 schedule and also start looking at week 15 and 16 games that I'd like to target as well. The Mike says it's the logging back in you can't do. As long as you stayed logged in, you are cool. I don't think that is correct, but I will double check.
Mike Rob out here on the best ball black market.
So I'm going to be fanboying my Albatross teams from afar. There's hope. Yes, I do have Albatross teams in as well that I will also be watching from the Bahamas, but won't actually be able to get in and active on the old UD streets.
Uh,
Bruni, do you have the plan yet?
Likes and I'll make it happen. I'll pull some
How many likes you said?
20, 20.
Okay.
Like
Chat.
14, 15. I'd like a nice little 20 spot chat. I really appreciate it.
Let's get 20 in there. Log into all your accounts, everybody.
We know you got them. We know you got them for all the reviews you want to leave.
Yeah.
For all you Karens.
I'll be I'm sure I'll be tuning in while over there to some
no, you won't.
Streams.
No, you
yeah,
won't.
Why not? Chilling by the pool, just watching you guys draft as I'm sitting there crying because I cannot draft. I'll be crying into my free beverages by the palm trees in the pool, but nonetheless.
I took some time away this weekend from the phone. I recommend it. It's good time spent. Good time spent. I think you'll probably find something to do.
They do have some swim up, blackjack, and roulette tables there. So
I think
I'll probably
you'll find
chilling.
something to do. Yeah, I think you'll find something to do. Yeah, I think you're going to be okay. You don't have to sit around on vacation on your phone, listen to us nerds talk about fantasy football and best ball. It'll be here when you get back. We promise. But hey, if we do see you in the chat, we'll kindly remind you to get back to enjoying your face off and getting a tan.
Yes, very true, Bruni.
All right. Win draft. Are we ready to roll here?
Yeah.
It's 7 minutes. My blood is itching. I mean, my shirt was white when we started this show. All right, let's get going here.
Was white. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Sorry, I'm just trying to go over and pull up Underdog if possible.
Mike Raub's looking for the draft here. He's got the Raub kid number 3 coming in March after this vacation. Win draft, I said. Mike starts referencing his next Raub.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Of course, Underdog now trying to find my location on my computer. That's always stellar when it does that.
Maybe you just do it from the phone.
Hold on. Well, it just pulled up now. Maybe I can. Okay, it looks like it's probably okay now. So I will get in from the phone, obviously. But if everyone is ready, we will go over again doing the BBM. We want 20 or 30 seconds, Burn Dog.
Up to you. I did a drive-in draft this morning. Had a 2-hour drive to my first appointment, and I could not fill a 30-second, but the 20-second filled pretty quick. So I leave it up to y'all. I feel like the 30-second might be better to get more folks in, but this monologuing that we're doing right now could be seriously disastrous.
Okay, 10-4. All right. Yeah, let's do 30 seconds. So 30 seconds, everyone. Again, if you don't know, make sure you select 30 seconds when you are in the BBM lobby there. It does default you to 20 seconds. So hit your 30-second buttons and be prepared to enter the draft.
I am not going to hit enter unless you tell me there's at least 2 left. If it says 1, then I'm not going to hit it.
All right, then I will peek my head in here. I'm going to count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peeking head in. Oh, I am going to be double drafting. That blows because I was the last one in. All right. So, Bruni, if you want to get into a 30-second.
Yeah, I mean, I can get into a 30-second, or we can draft on yours together and do one on mine after if you want to do double down, or what do you want to do?
No, let's just hop in one. I'll just double draft. I gotta hone in on the skills.
9 more to start. 9 more to start.
9 more to start. 30 seconds, everybody. If you would like to get in,
that should be good. I really hope you guys fill this up because I do not want to sit around waiting forever, listening to Andrew's draft. Just kidding.
Let me just check in that one, see if anyone. Steve got in the one with me.
Early jumpers.
Rough.
Steve, you got the money. Double it up. Come on now, Steve.
Double it up.
We want to see your name
on the skills.
We want to see your name on the screen. Come on now, Steve.
Let me pull up
7 more. TS. I will be double drafting as well, Steve says. Let's ride.
Nice stat. Yep, I like Steve. So in this one, I'm in the 3 spot. Steve,
look at that light room. I already see 3 no badges. Look at how light you guys got it.
Oh, look at those no
4,
badges back
5,
here,
6.
Nice.
Wow. Light work. That monologuing screwed us. 30 seconds is now the new standard. Damn.
Yeah, I've still got 7 seconds to fill the other one. If anyone hasn't already jumped in, please do so. Any Twitter followers, if you'd like to hop on over here to the YouTube with us, get in the chat. Oh, shit, I'm up over here.
You need to
let's
make
take
a
some
pick,
let's take some
guy. You need to
Bijan.
make a pick.
Yeah, if anybody on the YouTube or on the Twitter that we can see watching right now, appreciate you. Jump over to YouTube, like, subscribe to the network, hop in the draft with us. If you haven't already, sign up for Underdog Fantasy. Use our code FANSPEAK. Let me pull that up here. Where is it? Right here. For deposit bonus. Again, that's FANSPEAK, FANSPEAK. Use it. Get on Underdog. It is the place to be. Steve got CeeDee Lamb in the 5 spot on our other draft here. Still 7 more to start in ours. And Bruni, we haven't mentioned it yet, but again, on the highway to 1K subs, currently sitting at 520 out of the 1,000, inching closer, Bruni. Love to get there for the end of the draft season so we can go ahead and do a 24-hour live stream party. That would be very cool for everybody to be joining in with us to do that. So if you haven't already, like the network, share it with friends, family, coworkers, dentists, mail people, whoever. We greatly appreciate you. Bruni, I had an idea. Think we should get stickers made up with the QR code for FanSpeak on it and just start randomly placing them at places. You're hanging out, Bruni. You're at a gas station getting gas on your 2-hour travels.
Are you
Maybe
going to Canton this summer?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I just don't know.
You should. That would be the coolest thing to do, instead of like putting a kick me sign on somebody's back, you just walk up and do the or pat right on there. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? I haven't seen you in so long. And now they're just rocking the QR code for like 4 hours while they're getting wasted and they have no idea.
And they have no idea.
They're scrambling about Tua Tagovailoa being the best quarterback this year, since Joe Montana. This thing's never going to fill, by the way. This is a terrible idea. Holy hell. We are stuck at 7.
Stephen WC says, I was in a 9 no badger in the $3 contest, the Schnauzer. Nice. That's sick.
That's pretty sick, Steve. That's welcome company.
Drug dealers and ladies of the evening. Nice. Also, people call them lot lizards where I'm from.
Oh, okay. All right.
Put about dealers? 50 of those stickers on Wild's car. Yes, I should. I should stick one on Wild's car. Funny enough, one night I left work and his car was still there. It's pretty dirty at the time. Went over and wrote on the side, on his passenger side, honk if you're horny. He didn't know it for the entire weekend. This was on a Friday. He did not know it. Monday, he sends me his picture. He's like, some kids in my neighborhood think they're funny. I'm laughing hard at this. Again, he texted me so he doesn't see me because he doesn't know it's me. I did eventually tell him, but he did say that stayed there all entire weekend. So that's pretty. It's pretty nice for him living in a development. Lots of people, I'm sure, saw that. Sorry, Wild.
Yeah, no, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. I'm on board.
On board.
Shenanigans. They're good for everyone.
Definitely.
How's your draft looking here? 6 more to start. Oh my God.
We have 6 more on us, and Steve's about to be up in his second pick, followed by myself then.
Jeff says everyone's horny on a Friday. It's a long week, Jeff. It's a long week, pal.
Steve goes Lad McConkey there. What should I do, Bruni? Actually, I think I might take AJ Brown if he's still okay. Never mind. Don't really have any. No, I didn't update my exposures because I do have some T. Higgins. I don't have any Trey McBride yet. Do I just pull the trigger now, Bruni?
That's right at ADP. I mean, it's not that's his cost. Pick 22.
Let's just do it.
Sure. Have some fun.
Again, we have still 6 to start. Yeah, now we have 5 or 7. Nope, 5 more. Sorry.
It's 5. I was like, where are you looking?
Sorry. That's
Mike Rob, since he once put sticky notes on his Uncle car. One by one, he had to pull them off. 4 hours. That's pretty good.
Jeez, how long did it take you to put them on?
Fair question.
I mean, if it took him 4 to take it off, off seems easier than on.
Were they industrial grade, like the ones you get at like Home Depot?
What you should have did is you should have just duct taped his doors closed.
Or you just put something like really disgusting in the door handle.
1 hour, man. Stoner strength. Yes, he was locked and loaded.
It's a stoner cardio, no bounds.
He was out there just Richard Simmons style.
Mm-hmm. When the sativa is singing,
So Bruni,
I
here
worked
now do I just take Marvin Harrison to go with Trey McBride? Do I take my boy Terry? We get a little JSN.
For me right here, it's Garrett Wilson, but that's me.
All right, Marvin Harrison it is.
Better
not discrediting what you said, but I convinced myself into I will just take Kyler.
Totally. Get it, son, because this draft has never happened, and I don't know what we're doing here. I asked win draft at 7 minutes in. We're at 16. 4 more. God bless it. God bless it.
Yeah, Meg, if you're not in, this is your time to stick it to Steve.
Now's the time.
Yeah, I know you guys like to draft together, which is cool. Sibling showdowns, love it. This is Sibley. Sheesh.
Drinking there, pal.
I'm back here to the what was that thing? Dan Campbell. I couldn't remember his name. Do you remember that? that one
yeah,
episode,
it went on for as many minutes as there are letters in Dan Campbell's name. It just kept going and going. You were
I was just like,
who is it? What's his name? Like, I won't tell you. You need to do this yourself.
Oh my God. Crazy.
You need to dig yourself out.
Tyler checking in says, yo, yo, yo. See him out there this morning getting a nice pump in his Underdog cardio tank.
Yeah.
Flowing hair as always.
Yeah, yeah. And as Twitter would have told him, his pale skin, that poor bastard with the gym lighting. He was not happy about that. They were coming after him.
No.
They were coming after him.
I must have seen it beforehand.
Yeah. No, Tyler, he let him know the
he let him
folks about the finer points of gym lighting versus home lighting, studio lighting.
True.
The sun. He knows it well.
For the non-camera
people. I know, Tyler. I know. These people out here,
he said the people claimed I was pale. Fake
I know.
News.
It's too much. 4 more to start. God bless it.
Yeah, golly. Come on. 4 more start, people. Let's go.
Let's ball.
Meg says she's finalizing her rankings, or I would. Kind of good. Your multi drafts are very staggered. Yes, it's it will not hurt.
Do you need to do something about that, Tyler? Ouch. I mean, I almost feel like the remedy for healing is it's going to do you right. It's going to feel good. So I would just get on that. Like, got to take care of that in a hurry.
Oh, no, we're back to 5, Bruni.
Yeah, this is too much. Do you think if we get out and get into a 20, it's just going to boom? Like, we're just going to be in, or you just think we're going to be effed?
I think if we do that, then we're going to be effed because there's going to probably be, like, 1 spot available, and we'll just be where we're at now.
Tyler said it took them 10 minutes. We're at minute 11. I blame myself. This is my fault. I had to ask about what time it is. Next time, just go right to the 20. My Lord. 5 more. Mercy. We're losing them. Andrew. I'm glad you got something going on here.
Oh, yeah. Here it is. Everyone likes to watch the stream that we aren't talking about.
Yeah, I know it.
Let's just check out here. What does Steve do? He went CD, Ladd, and Devontae Adams.
That's pretty good.
Do not hate.
Good start, Steve. Yeah, I mean, for getting it done for time purposes, 20 seconds probably is best. But yeah, like when we're talking, if we get paired up at like pick 11, 12 or something, hey, quiet, we gotta make my pick. Hey, quiet, I gotta make my pick. Hey, shut the fuck up, I gotta make my pick. Like it can be a bit much.
Could be 5
they
more.
Just had to play with us.
5 more.
I blame Fast Draft. It's their fault.
Let's go to Twitter and tell
them. It went back to 5 again. They're like, no, I'll just go to a 20-second one. Why would I? Good Lord. Every time I look down, this is awful. All right. So you have Marvin, Trey, and who was your running back?
Bijan.
All right. Well,
Steve on the clock.
Put this together here.
Took Jaden Daniels. All right. Good pick.
Yep.
I'm on the clock. Amarian Hampton, Jameson Williams, Zay Flowers, Sutton.
You saw the tweet from Ian Harris today about the passing versus rushing percentages for quarterbacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Sutton actually here. No, I did not. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was just a fun little breakdown of like quarterback, play calls versus their passing versus like rushing, and yeah, it's pretty clear about who maintains the safe rushing floors and whatnot. But it's just going to completely like pole vault top end QB ADP. Like, I love how just like little bit of spickles of entertainment just get thrown into our ADP conversation. Drives me nuts. They shared it in our group chat, in the FanSpeak group chat. Well, what was funny about that, Steve was referencing Richardson is rushing only. You know what quarterback had the same exact percentage breakdown? It was 52% passing and 48% rushing, almost like completely even. And the other quarterback that had the exact same number was Justin Fields. Yep, exactly, Steve. Steve knows. Steve ready's for fucking Shepard.
Steve knows.
He's fucking in. Steve knows. Oh, 5 more to start still. Good Lord. I keep looking down and it just keeps getting worse. I mean, this is going to take forever.
But yeah, my God. What?
Dan Jones had a pretty nice breakdown for like his
Lord.
ADP, I thought, like where his cost is going. Some of the names. What's that?
Sorry. I just star methoded myself by accident.
What'd you do?
Just took Kyler at 51. He goes 94.
Bro, what are you?
I clicked Jameson Williams, not remembering I already clicked Kyler and didn't move him up my ranks.
This is a show to teach people how to draft, pal.
Oh, Lord.
My cat's
Lord.
We don't have anything to do. Say hi, Gandalf.
Hey, 3 more to start, by the way.
The cat's staying here until we fill this thing. That's just a simple fact. What's up, buddy? Tell him. Tell Andrew he's a punta. Andrew, you're a punta. Yeah, we're down to 3 people. In about 5-10 seconds, we're going to be down to 2. Now he's getting camera shy. Tries to climb up here this entire time. I'm like, oh, yeah, sure. Get on camera, pal. Get to work. Yeah, now he wants to chill. Now he wants to calm down. No, daddy. I just want to sit in your lap.
One more. More.
You got $25? You eat like you got $25? Jesus, you become your parents. My junior year of high school, I had to buy like my own groceries.
Jeez.
I got like an allowance to do it. And then they like forgot to give me the allowance. I was like, hey, I need that. And they're like, oh yeah, I'll get that to you. And they didn't. So then they were like, you know what? You need to stop buying your groceries. This is too much work.
You can just eat our home food.
Yeah. Yeah. Senior year, I was buying my own laundry detergent. You use too much detergent. Get your own.
Yikes. Parents are hardcore, man.
I worked at a grocery store, so they just were like, get your own. Like, you work there. So, like,
you work there.
Steal some out the back. If you can buy your alcohol there, you can buy your detergent. It's fair logic.
Bruni, in the drafts that you've, oh my God, it starts
starting
now.
soon.
Oh Lord, thank God.
Draft is starting soon. All right, Gandalf, go away. I don't want you to bother me anymore. You're a turd.
Steve in the 1. I'm in the 3 again. Bruni, you're in the 7.
6, 6, 7.
Oh, do we not have anybody else in here?
No. Well, why would there be? Why would there be? They all left. They all left 14 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, whenever we tried to start getting this thing. It's going to take forever. Forever.
Oh, we're only 24 minutes, 25 minutes in.
Yeah. Long time.
Bruni, favorite rookie to draft so far in the drafts?
I mean,
doesn't matter of round.
Like in Big Board, it was Jack Bash.
So what is it now in BBM?
Not that. I don't know. I've only done 2 drafts. So I've gotten 1 share of Jack Bash.
Okay.
We got some rookies.
Any teams you've seen on Twitter? Any team constructions you've seen on Twitter that like maybe you don't normally do? You're like, you know what? I could try that.
I've I've seen it all.
Are there any that you liked?
I mean, I
Like I did a 4 RB the other night, and I liked it.
yeah, I typically don't like those. I mean, were your first 4 picks RB?
First 4 out of 5.
Okay, that's probably the way to do it, right? So it's not bad.
Okay.
I'm drafting like right in the middle. I mean, the last draft I did, I took Ashton Genty at 6. Like I also did my rankings recently. So if you're ever in a weird spot, I don't think I've completely done it. I've done them up to 167. So like Devin Neal is 167. So I got to keep going a little bit farther, but like my top end rankings before that are all pretty much set. So it's a lot more different. I'm getting, if you look at my ADPs versus like the rest of the board, it's always going to look like I'm taking guys ahead or getting guys at value. I will tell you that what was it? I keep buying like Tyreek Hill falls. I mean, but that's also from like the big board. So like he fell 7 spots for me earlier. I'm continuing to buy any falls for Brees Hall. He fell to me in my draft and drive number 2 draft this morning. I was perfectly fine with either of those guys. Took him with Genty and who was my second or my first wide receiver before Tyreek was Ladd. So I went Genty, Ladd, followed up by like Tyreek, Brees Hall, but I got Tyreek and Brees at both pretty good falls. So like there, I think I brought Malik Neighbors up maybe like 2 spots. I think his ADP's 9. I took him at 7. He's at the top of my board. So yeah, be some differences here and there. To me, I think that really helps. Just a lot of tiebreakers, and especially if you are going to be doing a 20-second draft, I think definitely having your own rankings lined up is going to help you make a lot more quicker decisions, and you're just going to see like less ties. Like, oh, I just went with this guy because so and so exposure, whatever. But if you really have somebody ranked like 5 to 8 spots back than what they're actually at, you just don't have to. You can just pull up your guys, and maybe you're stronger on some exposures and you pivot off of that, using BBO best ball overlay or just using like the actual Underdog app itself and just being knowledgeable. But either way, I think you can, do a lot more damage as long as you're a little bit more organized like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I agree, and I kind of came into BBM wanting to do the 30-second drafts, but I've kind
Mhm.
of fallen into just liking the 20s because
Oh, sure.
since
Yeah.
since we're a little bit sharper and kind of know quick with it essentially, it's kind of nice because you can tell some people I think panic with the 20-second and they get down and
Mhm.
they just pick something random and that doesn't make
Or
sense and
just, or just at ADP.
yes, correct. But yeah, it is nice. I do like that. And Meg saying here, love the hyper fragile RB builds. My Bulldog finals team was that. So hyper
I
fragile will always be a chunk of my builds when it falls right.
Yeah, going like 2 or 3 RBs like straight, like that's like again, like that's not new, right? I mean, so I see that a lot on Twitter. I'd say like seeing like I don't know, Saquon, Irving, Kyron, or something like that. Trying to think of like some of the combinations from like the 2 through 4 spot that you might see, and you're like, yeah, that looks and feels really good. Wide receiver is deep, especially with the rookies. I've done plenty of those in the big board. So again, it's not really anything like new or like sexy. It's interesting. I think doing some lineups like that and going 0 RB are good ways to build diverse portfolios. So that's always going to be in the conversation here. We're going to be talking to you guys about all the different types of builds that you can do and what you should be doing in the process of actually creating those builds, right? Like kind of balancing running back and receiver. If you're going, kind of like the first thing I asked Andrew, oh, you took 4 RBs and that's it. Okay, well, there's a very specific ADP that you need to be buying those 4 at, and he answered pretty much correctly. I would still say that you just completely lean in, like you just go 4 straight picks RB because you have 14 rounds to make up value. Your first couple of receivers may not be as sexy as you would have wanted, but if you keep going, you could build out like a strong, what is it, like 10 receiver stable that you'll feel really good about.
Yeah, I mean, I do find that I think some of the running backs later on can pay a little bit more dividends than some of the wide receivers later. But, obviously we know at the top, like the running backs can just score more points in general at the position, at the top of the draft. So it's kind of nice to get some RBs up top here, but like I don't mind waiting and getting some of the RBs later on. So I think I'm kind of concluding to myself that I don't mind taking like 2 or 3 in the first 5 or 6 rounds and then waiting and taking like 2-ish more at the, towards the middle to end of the draft.
Right.
I've kind of talked myself into doing that as well.
That Rashee Rice ADP, I don't know how I didn't notice this through my first couple of drafts. That's atrocious ADP. Ahead of Devontae, Mike, DJ Moore still there. Travis Hunter, I would still probably want over Rashee Rice right now. Definitely makes Xavier Worthy a nice little bargain. No?
Yeah. Mixes agree. Always diversify different builds and portfolio. We have no idea what will work in 2025.
Yeah,
Yep,
I mean, it's the same type of conversation of like, 2 or 3 tight ends or QBs, like how to do it and why to do it, based on the build that you currently have. And we'll have some content like that coming out through Best Ball Summer. So definitely stay tuned for some strategy feeds. We're going to do some stacking on Wednesday. What did you want to do?
I mean, we could talk about it, but yeah, I mean, that's something I would like to hit on at some point is just favorite stacks or stacks that are valuable currently right now. But yeah, I mean, I do think we should also bring something out where we talk to people about, when to build a roster construction a certain way, depending on what falls to you and, so on and so forth. So I think that will be valuable as well.
What a beautiful fall for DJ Moore. Pick 39. Let's go. Let's go. Was getting him early 3rd round in the biggie board. Let's go. Feel so good about that. I would take him over Rice, still Mike Evans, still Travis Hunter, Tet, and Worthy. That's thank you, y'all.
That's
good
interesting.
things come to those who wait.
I don't know. I would take DJ Moore over any of them.
Wow. Oh, cool. Set up the rankings, bud. We got to do it. We got to get a nice little wide receiver ranking show going. That's a big disagree. We will have very healthy debates on DJ Moore ahead of every one of those guys.
Oh my God, Daniel's just sitting there like that.
Take him. Let's go.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna take the value.
What was that? That was
it's like 6 picks.
Hey, fair enough. You didn't let me get him, Punta.
Okay, yeah. You thought he was going all the way back to you?
Well, that wasn't the case, but I wasn't trying to stack. It'd been nice, but I'll take DJ Moore round 4 all day. Mike Robb says we need more takes to make us argue. What's the best cookie? Best cookie.
Oh man, chocolate chip.
Rookie. It's the black and the white cookie, man.
All right.
They brought people together. Don't you know anything? You got the chocolate, you got the vanilla. Both in one cookie. The black and white cookie. Come on now.
You know what? We're doing it. We're gonna be we're gonna be weird. Let's do it for the bit.
Sure. I'm down. I'm in. I'm into it. I'm behind it. I support you.
Jeff T was surprised you didn't take Jane Daniels.
All good. I think I'm gonna like what I get here. I couldn't pass up DJ right there. I mean, it's only a 3-pick fall.
So which ones did you say that you would put DJ in front of? Where did it stop?
All the guys that he went ahead of before Terry.
So I would put him in front of Rice,
Evans, Hunter, McMillan, Worthy. The only guy that I would really make a strong case for is Adams.
So I would put him in front of Rice. I would have Adams and Evans, Hunter, and Worthy ahead of him.
I don't understand why Hunter over him. Hunter's still a rookie that could potentially play both sides of the ball. Like, I don't get that. Like, why you would take him over DJ Moore, who's like an established star at the position. I
think the Jags have less mouths to feed
I don't think so at all. I think the mouths
think
keep getting more and more and more.
how so? You have
They haven't
BTJ.
moved anybody. They're not just not going to use these other guys that they.
Well, then you can say the same thing about DJ Moore. They added a first round
They
wide
added
receiver.
Ben Johnson.
They
That's
added
who they
a
added.
first round
They
tight
added
end.
Ben Johnson. That's who they
Yeah.
added.
For every play, they pass it to one person.
All right, so let's put it on the board. DJ Moore versus who? Let's put it on the board.
I mean, pick your poison there.
I'll take whoever you like.
Definitely Evans and Adams for sure.
Okay, older receivers can get hurted in on a moment's notice. Sure, go ahead. I'll take DJ. Let's go. Pick one.
Oh my
Pick
God.
one. You don't get both. Pick one.
I mean, give me Evans all day.
All right, Mike Evans versus DJ Moore. You can put it on the board.
I am.
You want fantasy points per game? You want totals?
Yeah, total with a minimum of 13 games played.
Boom.
Okay.
Fantasy points, half point PPR, lock and stock it.
I'm on the clock on the other one. You're not letting me pick here.
Good. That is what you get. Mike Raub says Kyle Pitts was a first round tight end. See, you can't bring up the Colston Loveland relevance without bringing up Ben Johnson. You know who else was a good player in Ben Johnson's offense? The number one receiver, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Just chill out, bro.
Yeah, who else did they have to
chill out,
throw
bro?
the ball to outside of Laporta and then JMO-ish?
Mm-hmm. They gave it to two running backs a lot. That was big part of the offense. Big part of the offense.
You think the Bears take a step forward as far as like wins, playing games well?
Yes.
Okay. So you don't think that they're going to be in games that they're closer and they're not going to have to throw the ball as much?
Right.
The Jags are
they're going to be better, and DJ Moore is not going to be a part of the solution. You're right.
They can be better, and DJ Moore is not having a tremendous season.
So could Mike Evans. That's the same exact thing.
I guess, except for Mike Evans
just spent a first round pick on a receiver. You
Travis
didn't have to
Hunter
go there. You could have picked Devontae Adams, but you picked Mike Evans in an offense that just drafted.
I love Mike Evans.
Sure. I love TJ Moore.
Yeah.
More than you love Mike Evans.
Baker loves Mike Evans. Caleb Williams this year is just going to worry about getting the ball to someone so he keeps his job.
You're right. Ben Johnson's like that DJ Moore. We are not going to use him. He's going to play possum and a lot of it. They've both already slid. They've I don't know how much farther you could slide them. Like DJ Moore, still a wide receiver one going in round 4. The receivers that went around him, you want to scroll back up? I mean, if we're going to keep pressing. So Cortland Sutton in an offense that also grew. Would you take Cortland Sutton or DJ Moore?
Sutton all day.
Okay. All right. So we'll say Cortland Sutton too. You can have him. Devontae Smith, Zay Flowers.
Yes to both.
DJ Moore?
No. I'll take the other two.
Holy mother of mercy. You're telling me that DJ Moore is a 5th round pick?
I'm telling you, I like all those other guys.
You're crazy. You got to cancel.
Obviously not that crazy because he went just in front of these guys.
Oh my lord. Yeah, sure. Slide him into round 6. He's a has-been. Like Hunter Renfrow.
He doesn't
the guy's
need to be
has ulcerative colitis. And I got Andrew over here. He's washed. He can't do it anymore. He gave up.
See, I think you're looking at it the wrong way here.
That B is not for Bruni. It is for Bit. That B on your hat. Because there is no other reason to be disrespecting DJ Moore like that. That is silliness. 140 targets, 136 targets the last 2 years. Holy. I'm sure it's going to be way less with Ben Johnson.
They added
it's gone down with Ben Johnson.
More players.
Yeah, Keenan Allen was there last year. Absolute wide receiver threat. DJ Moore was poopy. He was poopy.
Oh, jeez.
He was poopy. I better see Luther Burden drafted on your team, all this talk.
I really hope for your sake, because your sanity is just gonna just go to a place that you don't need to go to. I really hope he
Who
doesn't
told
come
you I
there
was
and
sane?
Eric Bieniemy you.
Who told you I was sane? You can't go insane if you're already at the party, buddy. Just calm down. Calm down. It's going to be all right. Shave your head? How confident are you?
I told you I'm never shaving my head. You see this head of hair? Come on.
I see a big B for bit. Unreal.
Unreal.
I'm going to feel so bad when you get Mike Evans hurt like this. Just because you went betting on his soul. You could have taken Devontae Adams. And Devontae Adams, like I said, is an arguable pick. That was the first name that I was like, you know what? I could see myself taking him over DJ Moore. And you were just like, no, I'll take Mike Evans. The guy whose offense did get deeper.
Yeah, that's
All
how much
sorts of
I think that
targets.
they're all better. I told you could have picked any of them. I would have took all of them.
DJ Moore above all.
Oh boy. I really hope for your sake that it works out for you.
I'm going to find something to bet with you. Find something to put on the line here.
So you just don't like Luther Burden? You think he's probably bad?
Did not say that. Did not say that.
Okay. Colson Loveland also probably not a good pick either.
Just don't think that either of them are getting 100 targets in this offense. I think that DJ Moore.
I mean, you're probably right there. They probably
primary target getters. There's no way a wide receiver one benefits from an offense getting better. There's no way. Can't be.
I mean, I don't think anyone has said that.
Is Luther Burden up? Can I draft him? Where is your Darnell Mooney? Good Lord. What just happened? Darnell. Oh, okay. That's Darnell Mooney's cost. I have Darnell Mooney parked way down the board. Look at this. Do it for the bit.
I mean, that's obviously good for you to pair Caleb with them. I think Caleb has a good year.
Don't know how that's possible with such an awful wide receiver one. He's not even as good as other.
Because he has a lot of pieces to throw to.
Yeah, Devontae Smith.
Look at Jordan Love.
Devontae Smith. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yep. Disrespectful. JMO 2, Jamison Williams, the worst pick in the 4th round, apparently, according to Andrew. DJ Moore.
You get hurt deep when people talk badly about DJ Moore.
The disrespect. I would have been doing this too when he played for the Panthers.
Right.
No, it's true. DJ or die. I was very happy when we got him. It's not every day your team will do something you actually want them to do. It's like, imagine being a Giants fan.
I would rather not.
Or a Packers fan.
Well, I mean, they had some years.
Well, yeah, but the whole Matthew Golden, first wide receiver drafted in the 1st round in 20 some odd years, like, ouch. Ouch. Well, you damn lucky to have had Devontae Adams and Jordy Nelson, and sure I'm forgetting a bunch of other folk. All right, so you have Jaden, Jalen, Saquon, Chase Brown, Jones, Tyreek Hill, Debo, George Pickens. That's a pretty good start.
Yeah, I'm going to be really weak here at wide receiver after this, though. That is going to be an issue. A little bit.
An issue. It'll be all right. You'll figure it out. You will show the people.
We'll figure it out. That is accurate. We'll see what happens here with Dicey.
2, 5, 8, 3.
Me?
Yeah, 2, 5, 8, 3.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I lost track of the other draft for about 3 picks.
That wasn't another draft, Mike. That was one on the screen. Don't be rude. Leave Andrew be.
uh, I do
It's
love
not
it.
his fault he can't read. All right. I've now gone Caleb, Henry, Kamara Harris. Kamara Harris, nice. Malik Neighbors, Terry McLaurin, DJ, DK, Jacoby Myers.
Nice.
It's okay. It's all right.
Don't hate it.
Hey, it's not Mike Evans and Baker.
Yeah, I mean, I would like that better, but
Sure you would.
I get it.
Trey Harris, what is that? 104. Saw someone online talking about him going in like the 80s. That's a bit wild.
That's a bit rich.
We got Tip up in here saying, "What up? What up, Tip? How
Oh,
we doing? How we feeling?"
What's up, Tip?
Tip, what do you think about DJ Moore going behind Devonta Smith? What do you think about that, Tip? Let's see what he says. Probably nothing. Look at all those quarterbacks. My goodness.
It's a lot.
Well, there's a lot there in round 9 there. Any rushing? We got Fields. Bo Nix was at like 19% rushing upside, like percentage-wise. Lawrence was up there. Yeah, Goff, Baker, pockets. Brock Purdy, pocket. Can't remember Michael Penix's breakdown. Maybe Steve will remember. Hook it up, Steve. Hook it up, Steve. What? I do think Harris ends up going above Egbuka.
So Harris went at 104.
That seems a bit expensive still.
Harris 104, Egbuka 95. I mean, I could see that happening, yeah.
Oh, look at that. I got Colson Loveland too. It's wild. There's no way you can have two good players in the same offense. Boo.
I don't think you listen to what I say.
I do.
You most certainly can. It just could hurt the ceiling of players on that team.
I just don't know how the same argument doesn't work for Mike Evans. That's all.
It could. I just prefer
good argument.
Evans over DJ Moore.
It's a good argument. It's just
I prefer Baker over Caleb Williams.
Sure. Caleb, actually, I think they were at about the exact same cost. They're like right at the same ADP. Makes Baker a better value. That I will say that. I mean, he was top 10 and top 5 the last 2 years. So, and Tip says Luther Burden is the sun god. So there you go. He is Luther Burden's the next Amon-Ra St. Brown. There you go. He does play a lot of slot snaps. I'll give you that. DJ Moore not been used in the slot. I would hope that Ben Johnson would change that because that's a big fail.
Yeah. See, so he is going Smith. I'm just and again, I didn't say anything.
No, you didn't. That's still wild to me that people will.
I mean, you can ask him about the other ones.
If you want to pull the board all the way back up.
Tip, listen. All right.
Justin says he's taking
out of
DJ
Zay Flowers
Moore right after Terry McLaurin, which I did. I took him in the very next round.
All these guys here: Zay Flowers, Devontae Smith, Cortland Sutton, Xavier Worthy, Tet McMillan, Travis Hunter, Mike Evans, Devontae Adams, Rashee Rice. Who are you taking DJ Moore in front of? From here to here. I'm on the clock, by the way.
You can lose your pick, pal. You can forget your pick at the door. Tip said that's a lot of players.
That was a lot of players. Sorry.
I bet Tip's got his rankings. You can go find him. Steve said, who am I stacking with Caleb? Definitely DJ Moore, and then just whoever you can get at value. DJ obviously fallen in value. He was a top of round 3 pick in the big board, a 20-round draft, and now a 4th-round pick in an 18-round draft. Keep buying the value. Give me some more. I mean, I won't say no to Komet as my 3rd tight end. It's not like I'm telling people to go draft like Devin Duvernay or Olamide Zaccheaus
So
or Durham Smythe.
as your 3rd tight end, though, wouldn't you rather draft somebody that you kind of see as a person who might have a higher ceiling?
Sure, yeah. I mean, but until they're going to have Loveland over him in the depth chart, you're just paying up for the ADP. I mean, it's the same thing as last year when everyone kept paying up for Jonathan Brooks just because he was drafted. Doesn't mean that you're just automatically the starter and you're playing the majority of the snaps. Loveland has a lot of upside as a receiver. Like, he is a true like slot tight end, and Ben Johnson's going to roll out 12 personnel. But 12 personnel also means you have your 2 guys on the field. You have your DJ Moore and you have your Roma Dunze, and those guys are going to lead the offense in snaps. Those 2 players, other than the quarterback, of course, and the offensive lineman. But those 2 guys are going to be there. He says he likes DJ Moore as 18 to 25. I don't know.
That puts him right here. This is Rashee Rice was wide receiver 18 taken off. So he either puts him there or he puts him back here. That's exact range that we're talking about.
Yeah, and I would have him at the top end of that range. I wonder if I have no, it won't show me. I could probably just pull it up on here. I can just see where I have them ranked. But I just have to open up another window. Let's see. I'm on the clock. Andrew's trying to sabotage my ass.
I'm not.
It's untrue. Untrue, sir. Let's see. I hate that it goes automatically to the eliminator. Is this correct? DJ Moore. I have DJ Moore ahead of Devontae Adams, ahead of Mike Evans. 1 spot. Like, they go in order. So it goes Kyron Williams, Chase Brown, DJ, Devontae, Mike Evans, Rashee Rice. Then I have Tet, Worthy, Hunter, J-Mo Smith, Sutton.
Heard.
We'll get your rankings. It's all right. We'll get them. We'll get a nice little hour session in. Get your list up. Pick it apart. It's okay.
That's fine. You pick it apart all you want.
Jalen McMillan, look at you. Probably a good pick for what you're doing. Josh Downs is a good 4. I don't know if I love the Keon Coleman, but I like Jack Besh and Jalen McMillan, so I'll allow it.
Thank you.
What do you get? You Punta. You got me.
Oh, you can take mine. You can take Dallas Goedert.
I don't need Dallas Goedert. I just drafted
me
Dak.
Either. That's the point. I like Ferguson way more than I like Dallas Goedert. That's also something I hope people realize when they're doing drafts is like, I always see people draft the stack as opposed to, in my eyes, like what the better player is. Like, you don't really need the stack. Like, I don't really think if I take Goddard with Hurts that's going to like pole vault me into a better roster construction than Jake Ferguson is.
I didn't even realize that you didn't do that. Well, I mean, Goddard could be traded, but yeah, you suck. What the hell? Yeah, I just drafted Dak. I was like, oh, I get a decent QB here at 12 and get his tight end. You're a turd.
Sorry.
You're a turd.
Yeah, just like I don't need to.
You did this last week too.
Personally. I did this last week.
You did.
Sorry. I did. You're right. Yeah, and that time I really didn't know I was doing it.
Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah, this time I did know I was doing it. Sorry.
You did know you were taking Fergie from my Dak Prescott?
Yes, I did.
I hate you
but
so much.
I wanted Jake Ferguson over any of those other tight ends. Oh, god dang it. Someone took Bruni, you son of a bitch. You took Ertz? You motherfucker.
Guess where I had him ranked.
Yeah, probably ahead of almost all the guys but Ferguson.
Oh, yeah, yeah, because he's up my board.
Well, that is the nice thing, at least in my eyes here, for having Jaden Daniels and
I took him like
Hurts. I don't really feel the
picks
need
ahead
to...
of ADP. You took him like 30 picks ahead last week. What are you talking?
Yeah, I love Zach Ertz. I'm not blaming you for taking Zach Ertz. I'm just saying that like I thought he would still be there.
I thought Ferguson would still be there. Unreal. I mean, am I even going to build a monologue? You're just going to take all my picks? It's like Emerson all over again. He did it like every other show. You're now back to back.
Oh, one pick. Fucking put the big boy pants on. You're fine.
I don't like big boy pants. In fact, I prefer no pants.
Pants. Yeah.
I hate pants. I'm more of like a running shorts, something loose,
Heard.
Just so you can breathe. I don't even wear underwear.
That's something.
It's actually nothing. There's there's nothing. Zero underwear.
Like
I mean, sure. Do I own it? Do I have some? Yeah. Sure.
I'm happy to hear that, man. Happy to hear that. I did not realize the fucking tight ends were going to go so hot and heavy like this either. I probably would have taken another one at some point sooner than I have.
I took your boy. I did it.
Oh my god. Well done. I mean, Adam Thielen not there.
10 picks after ADP.
Adam Thielen was there. Yeah, Steve just said finally the other draft is done. It is done now. Thank God. No, not a closet Cowboy fan. Stop it. Chat, just out of curiosity, would you guys like if we would run giveaways every now and again on some of these streams? I've been getting into some cards recently, so just want to know if you guys want to do some giveaways. You might have to help us out, grow the stream, grow the followers, but if you do, you will be rewarded with some nice NFL cards. So just curious if you guys are into
Jeff,
that.
What picks did I frown on? If it was Rashee Rice, that wasn't a frown. I was just like actually surprised that his ADP was right there. I didn't know why off the top of my head I didn't realize that it was that high. I guess I just haven't taken him, and he just kind of like, I don't know. He slid past me. It's off my radar. You gonna play with it? You gonna buy a drink? Let's go.
I was thinking.
No, don't do that.
Listen, you don't rush people.
No, the Mooney one. The Mooney one I just have way down my board, and no, Trey Harris is fine. Like I said, someone I saw on Twitter.
I like Trey Harris, Jeff.
Mentioned him going at 81, and I think you took him at like 101 or something like that. And that was perfectly fine. But Mooney I do have down my board, so again, that was like just kind of like an ADP price shock.
Don't do it, Steve. Don't do it.
Steve,
oh, thank God.
I love Darnell Mooney.
Don't do it, Dicey.
But the thing with Darnell Mooney is that Kirk Cousins loved him, and that was a big reason why he came to Atlanta. So Kirk Cousins isn't the QB. I just feel like less interested, but I'm not out.
Steve have Burrow. Oh, Steve does have Burrow. That's why. Okay. Steve, just out of curiosity, would you have taken Gesicki there instead of Brenton Strange if you didn't have Burrow? I'm just looking to see where his rankings are for those two.
I mean, if that's your third tight end, I don't think that's a bad spot. I kind of see him going there. Where's his ADP at listed? Robinson, Strange.
Okay, so he would have taken Strange if he didn't have Burrow. Okay. Well, that makes me feel better because I would have taken Strange in front of Gesicki too. So I was curious there. I'm
going to stop there. So 2, 6, 8, I know what I'm doing. Hunter Henry, good pick. I like those other two.
It's close for him though.
Strange looked good. He looked good last year. We were all over him for season-long stuff. Props.
Jamie in the chat. Sup, dogs?
Jamie's a G. Jamie's a G.
Jamie is a G.
Jamie will help you pass out stickers in Canton. That much I guarantee.
I wish I would have had some to pass out over at the old resort we will be staying at.
They may frown upon that.
How are they going to know it's me? Until they check out the stream and like and subscribe.
They'll see you running around with your stickers. Excuse me,
no,
sir.
how my son do it? What are they going to do?
Excuse me, sir. No, it's a lot easier if it's a kid. Like when it's a grown adult that like paid for it, like, listen, Bale, I'm on vacation. I paid for this thing. It's like a quarter of my mortgage. All right. I'm going to do whatever I want.
Say it was well more than my mortgage.
I'm going to do whatever I want on this thing. Okay. I guess it's just said yearly.
There you go. He said had to let everyone know who beat them at beer pong. Bruni and I did very well when we went.
Yeah, no, very exciting for this year. Hopefully they don't have the same guy running the beer pong this year, because me and my partner last year got bamboozled. It was absolutely awful. And my partner had a lot of strong words for the person running the show and their lack of knowledge about the game of beer pong. It was very entertaining, but also not very fun at the end because we were kicking a lot of ass. Jamie knows. Jamie had eyes on the situation. Comes over. What the hell just happened? They took it from us, Jamie. They took it from us. We had like 1 cup left over to the other team's like 4, and like we just like fucking could not hit this fucking cup for like, I don't know, almost 20 minutes. Just 1 cup. And finally I hit it and I end it and I'm like, oh, thank God. There's no way. What would they have to do, Andrew? What would they have to do to I made 1 cup, they've got 4 left. What do they got to do now to keep the game going on?
Make them all.
Right, exactly. Because Andrew knows ball. Andrew knows the rules. Yeah. And the guy running the thing was like, no, they only have to make 1 cup. I was like, what?
Yeah, in what world?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, on Zoltar, ran by Zoltan. Like, who are you and where have you come from? And no, like even the other guys we were playing, they're like, oh no, that's how you play. We're like, no, I don't know what college y'all went to, but that's not how you do it. And yeah, and then there was like a whole crowd like, yeah, that's not right. And then it didn't matter. We lost. But Joe, my partner, did not lose in his mind. He let them have it. It was awesome.
Oh, beer pong's a serious thing.
It is, especially at the Fantasy Football Expo. I encourage any and all, go attend, have fun, meet folks. Say what up. Steve says, yeah, that's the worst rule of all time. Yeah. It was like our eyes were so big. Like we're just like, what are you talking about? I'd already victory lapped it. Like I was like, I made the cup and I was like, there's no fucking way these guys are making 4, because we were hitting at 1 cup for 20 minutes. I think in that same time they maybe made 2. I was like, there's no fucking way that this is going to happen. They 1 cup. They're just like, yep, that's it. Put that 1 cup back out there. It was not pretty.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played anybody in my entire life where that's the rule.
I've seen some weird rules. Like I've seen some weird stuff.
Yeah, there's house rules, but that's a pretty common one. Is like, you have to make the rest of your cups. You have to make all of your cups. It's not a participation game. Like you have to make all of your cups. I've already made those other 3 cups. They need to make them too. And he's like, no, this is Ohio. This is Canton. I was like, no, it's not. This is Earth. This is Earth. You should be like, show me the posted house rules. I need to see them right now.
Yeah, this is my planet. You are trespassing. If it was for charity, I would have fought somebody for sure. It's like, there's no way. This is for the kids. But it wasn't. So I was just like, all right, well, this just gives me more time to drink. And then it got to a point where people just lost interest. And they're like, oh, they're letting the losers back in. I was like, I'm not a loser. I won. I was like, I'm not doing that again. They took
rough.
But we did just as good as you and I did. Like we beat like 3 teams or something. We were just trucking along, and then that was our 4th team, and somehow we fucking lost.
You hate to hear it.
I'm gonna be at 3-6-7-2. No, I should probably do 3. Let's see what tight ends we got. Ooh, Cole Kmet.
I see what you did there.
Let's go Conklin. I got some Najee, some Quentin, Conklin, some friendship. We'll take it. Discount tight ends: Loveland, Ertz, and Conklin. Rest of the team seems pretty nice, though, in my opinion. Even ETN, I know you won't like, but I got him at really good value.
Do we think Tank Dell plays this year?
No, we do not. We did that. We did that rodeo already.
Yeah.
Cool tattoos, though, right? Cool tattoos.
Very much so. Very much so. Yes.
I was in a dynasty rookie draft where they decided
for the entire time.
Where they decided that they're going to put in the free agents. So in like round 4, I got like Will Shipley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, I think I'm going to do that. Like, who would you rather have? Like Will Shipley, Ollie Gordon, who else was up there? Devin Neal, Jarquez Hunter, Dylan Sampson was already gone. I'm trying to think who else was back there, but it was like those bunch of guys.
I mean, definitely I'll take him over Hunter. Ollie Gordon's interesting to me a little bit. I feel like he could be a goal line guy for them just because of his build. So, like, if you're looking for a guy
I get that because they need somebody behind Achane, but they've just got a lot of random dudes there too. Like they still have Jalen Wright, who I know that we both liked.
Yeah.
No, they added somebody else that's going to drive me nuts. I'll pull it up here. Dolphins. Alexander Madison. It's like, what are you doing? It's like a swapping Raheem Mostert with Alexander Madison. Come on, like,
yikes.
Get that out of here. So yeah, Ollie Gordon and Jalen Wright, and yeah, I mean, I'll take Will Shipley, just number 2 in a run-heavy offense, and if Barkley gets beaten up, I mean, it's just great with Gainwell gone.
Steve says Madison.
Yeah, it was Madison.
Yeah. Jamie, what's the name of the pod, or how do we find it? You said I started a new podcast tonight, first time ever hosting a show.
Nice. He said he did mediocre. I'm sure you did a lot better than that.
Chew Russell. So I named the show "Chew on This." Nice. So I'll have to go try to find it on YouTube. Chew on This.
Yep, you'll definitely get a couple of followers tonight, sir. Appreciate you. Let's get to reviewing the teams here.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to find Jamie's thing. Chew on This. Trying to see. Well, I'm not sure. When I did that, a bunch of fishing stuff comes up, and also 2 other podcasts. One has share. Yeah, they have a lot of things. So drop it in the chat, Jamie. Drop the link. All right. We will go to Steve, which I hate when it does this. It doesn't show. He also drafted Tyler Show or however you want to say that name. So he went 3-6-7-2. Joe Burrow, Baker Mayfield, the Saints quarterback, Tyler Show. Then he has Bucky Irving, Josh Jacobs, Isaac Guerrero, Rashad White, Austin Eckler, Justice Hill.
Okay.
Jamar Chase, Ricky Pearsall, Steph Diggs, Jaden Higgins, Rashid Shaheed, Rashad Bateman, Michael Wilson, George Kittle, Mike Gesicki.
I like the quarterbacks a lot, but I think Andrew's elite QB build looks a little better.
I mean, he has stacks with Burrow. He has Mayfield,
Mhm.
Bucky, and
Like I like the top end RBs. I'm so on the receivers. Like Chase is really holding everybody up, I feel like. 7-5. I think I'm gonna like your double elite QB more, at least off of what I saw. We'll see how you finished up on running back though, because I know that you were starting to slip with Aaron Jones.
Yeah, I mean, I like Steve's team overall. The wide receiver outside of Chase is definitely somewhat of a question mark,
He's holding
the
it up,
whole
yeah.
way down. Yeah. I like his tight ends, though. And like you said, I like the top part of his running back here. And obviously, his quarterbacks are good. So I'm going to go 7-3. All right. I went 2-5-8-3. Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, Chase Brown, Aaron Jones, Braylon Allen, Roshan Johnson,
Yep. Yeah,
Tyreek Hill, Debo Samuel, George Pickens, Josh Downs, Keon Coleman, Jack Besh, Jalen McMillan, Andre Yoshivas, because he sat there just sitting there staring at me.
Yep.
Jake Ferguson, Brenton Strange, Dalton Schultz.
Yeah, I think we drafted similarly, except for the elite QB portion. I like yours more. You finished off with Allen and Johnson. Both been like favorite picks of mine in the big board, and the other three running backs are good. So you get an A+ at running back. Receivers, I would say it's probably Tyreek's your one.
Yes.
It's probably a B, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
About that. I mean, you got Tyreek ahead of ADP, I'm assuming just because you went and double tapped running back. And then tight ends, I mean, you're just like in the same boat as me. Just whatever's there at the back end. I will say a little bit more than 7-5. I think you're just a hair short of an 8, so I'll say 7-9.
7-9. I will take it.
I think you up that receiver grade to a B+, A-. I think you're like 8-4. So
nice.
No.
Obviously, Jamie loves Roshan, so he said definitely win this draft. All right, you are next up. 3-5-7-3. Caleb Williams, Dak Prescott, Geno Smith. That's a nice quarterback trio.
I like the stable.
Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, Najee, Travis Etienne, Jerome Ford. Definitely like your trio of guys here. I'm not a Travis Etienne guy, but I understand why you take him.
The falls for both of those guys, like we get.
I mean, yeah, I like Ford still.
And Ford 11 picks, like that's for your 4 or your 5. If you're not getting like honestly, like I would trade out probably the value for Braylon for ETN and the value for Ford versus Roshan, but getting falls in both of those guys, I'm perfectly happy with. And Travis Etienne, I've been on, and nothing's really changed.
Yeah, so
what has really changed for them? Like Tootin? Are you big scared of Tootin?
Yeah, I mean, I think that could be like a 3-headed fuckery that goes on there, and they just all cannibalize each other. Unfortunately, a little bit. I don't know.
I think that Tank and ETN could cannibalize each other. I just don't know if it's like full blown like a 3-headed monster. Like when you saw Cohen, kind of ride out Irving last year. I think that just the better guy will prove out at some point, and maybe down the stretch gets more touches. I still think that can be ETN, especially if he's not getting a heavy workload early.
Yeah, obviously, I like Ford, so that's a nice fall for him. Wide receivers: Malik Neighbors, Terry McLaurin, DJ Moore, DK Metcalf, Jacoby Myers, Quentin Johnston, Keenan Allen. That is a very Bruni wide receiver room. Like those are guys that I know you like. And I like all them too.
A lot.
No, not Neighbors, but like I know you like Terry, I know you like DJ, I know you like Jacoby Myers, Keenan Allen. Like you don't mind drafting him.
Yep.
I mean it's a nice room. I mean your core group of 5 here feel very nice. Like they'll be interchangeable every week. And tight ends: Colston Loveland, Zach Ertz, Tyler Conklin. Obviously, even though you took him ahead of ADP, that's still a just tremendous value for Zach Ertz as always. Yeah, this is a pretty nice team. You built it pretty solidly. And you have some stacks in there too, which is always nice. Let's go. I'm gonna go 7, 8.5. 7, 8.5.
Could have had it. Could have gone over the top of Andrew if he just didn't steal my Jake Ferguson, and you could have had your Zach Ertz.
Yeah, that is true. I did think that he was going to last, and then he did not. And we had who do we have?
Jeff was in the 8 spot.
Jeff is so that's 12, 11, 10, 9. Accidental victory. Is that right?
I don't know. He was in the 8 spot.
Is that let's see. Yes, it is. Okay. He went 3, 5, 7, 3. Justin Herbert, Jordan Love, Daniel Jones, Danny Nichols out there. Jahmyr Gibbs, RJ Harvey, Caleb Johnson, Rico Dowdle, Jalen Wright.
Got some youth upswing upside. I like it.
Yeah, so he has an anchor in Gibbs and then got some youthful upside right there, as you pointed out. So that is nice. Lad McConkey, Rashi Rice, Xavier Worthy, two Chiefs right out of the gate there for him. Matt Golden, Darnell Mooney, Trey Harris, Alec Pierce. That's a nice last pick of Alec Pierce. I like that. Tyler Warren, Isaiah Likely, Mason Taylor. Definitely have some question marks, some low floors, high ceilings, I'd say, here at the tight ends, potentially. So tight ends, I think he's going to, at first, maybe struggle, but at the end of the year, there will be somebody who is dominating targets on one of these teams. So I don't mind that, because at the end of the year, that's where the money's made, as we know. Yeah, I mean, pretty good overall team. I would like a little bit better wide receiver room overall. I'm fine with the running backs. Quarterback's completely fine too. So pretty good. I'm going to go 7-6.
I'll go 7-5. I think it's pretty close to Steve's team. Really, I think he's pretty solid at receiver. I mean, Trey Harris as your 6, pretty good. Really locking up both of the potential top options for Kansas City. That probably an offense that wants to bounce back in a big way. You got the Herbert and Ladd stack I like a lot, so I'll go 7-5. Jamie says 8-3. He's loving that Trey Harris pick.
He likes it. Yeah, let's go.
Like you.
Nobody else, correct?
Those are the only ones that I'm aware of.
Okay. Meg says, I'm drafting 0 A-Rich and drafting Daniel Jones. They can't have a 50% passer if they want to keep their chops. What was Dan Jones at? I don't think he was 52. I think he was a little bit higher than. Oh, yeah. The Jeff T pointing out 2-round ADP value on Tyler Warren.
He's a huge fall. He's a huge fall.
Awesome.
Yeah. No, good call out there, Jeff, because I didn't see that either.
Yeah, that's nice.
No, he has been falling quite a bit, and he was at the same value ADP that I had Colson Loveland. So he fell another 2 rounds after my Colson Loveland pick.
Yeah. No, good draft there.
Very good draft. And chat, you got to weigh in. DJ Moore or Mike Evans this week. This is definitely going to pop back up.
You mean this year?
This year. I wish it was this week. That would be awesome. That'd be sweet. Oh my God. Could you imagine that? No, I'm just kidding. They would all die. it's not long enough. They would all. No, we need the summer, guys. We need the summer. What are you talking about? Tim D says Mike Evans. Man, I'm going to have to serve this chat some humble pie. Some Breece Hall, some DJ Moore. My goodness. Nothing.
No, nothing, man. No, I just, hey, the people speak, I don't know. I just
go with the people, I guess. All good.
Go with God, guys. Go with the people, go with Baker.
Go with God, go with Baker. Okay. fair enough. He comes through more than anything week 17, Mike Evans.
That's true.
so did Jalen McMillan, but I can't get anybody to take him. Oh, but you did take Jalen McMillan tonight. You did take Jalen.
I did,
McMillan.
Yeah. He's when you were drafting him big board, I didn't like it. Now where he's going, I like it. That's on.
Fine. I felt the same way about Sam Darnold, so that's fine.
Yes, Sam Darnold as well.
All right, awesome. All right, we're gonna head on out, everybody. We'll be back Wednesday night with another show. Take care, be well, be good. If you can't be good at it. We'll see you.
Later, peeps.